Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy AyksTV bringing you another video. Sorry, it's been a while. I guess we've just been playing some other games while season 4 is like sort of under wraps. It's heading towards Dragonflight. I do have beta. I'm gonna upload, I guess, some content for survival and other things. I've been enjoying Prot Warrior, Evoker, Preservation. Not so much DPS Evoker, but more Evoker itself, healing. It's kind of fun. And Survival's kind of bugged on there, so I don't have really a lot to test in the beta, so we'll do testing once it's up. But I wanted to react to, there's a post on WoWhead that was just, as you can see, 42 minutes ago, created by Petco, about why Survival Hunter in Season 4 Mythic Plus, and I just wanted to react with it with you guys, just to see if they actually pinpoint why Survival is pretty much so good. Again, if you're enjoying this content, like, subscribe, all that jazz nids, and boom, we're hitting the dab, and we're just gonna go through it quickly. And let's talk about, and then I'll pretty much give you my brain explosion of why I think Survival Hunter is insanely good. So let's go through the table of content. What makes Survival Hunter so good? It just talks about the recent nerfs. First, Survival Hunter holds one of the strongest AoE profiles. That is 1000% true. Because it comes from Wildfire Bomb combined with Wildfire Infusion, having great AoE. That isn't, I don't believe that is correct, because it doesn't talk about Wildfire Cluster. Yes, Wildfire Bomb, Wildfire Infusion is you're always going to put them together with Guerrilla Tactics, where you get 2 bombs and does 100% more initial damage, which then scales with your 4-piece. So yes, that is true, but that is half true, because if you take out Wildfire Cluster, Wildfire Bomb, it's kind of poop. It's kind of poop. And you know what? Maybe I'll do a dungeon without Wildfire Bomb or Wildfire Cluster, and we can talk about, see how much damage we do at the end. But Wildfire Cluster is the bread and butter of why Survival Hunter is insanely good, plus the 4 set. Let's talk about this. Single target damage is also one of the best in the game. Yes, because we talk about the recent nerfs. Our single target got insanely buffed. 20% to Raptor Strike Mongoose Bite, 20% to Kill Command, 20% to Serpent Sting. Don't know why they did that, but we're just insanely good. So coming into Dragonflight, if those numbers stay the same, our single target is going to be pretty good. Pretty good. You have one of the best utilities: Binding Shot, Intimidation, Muzzle, and Trank Shot, Misdirection, Freezing Trap, Tar Trap. Yes, in a way that all hunters have this except for marksmen. Well, then again, marksman does have Intimidation if you bring out a pet, and you still have Primal Rage. I think back in the day when in Legion, when BM hunters were like meta because of the Azeroth powers, everyone had this. So I don't think you have one of the best mobilities. I believe it's just a hunter thing. So some of the best mobility in the game, that is in Disengage. Yes, Aspect Cheetah, that's dog shit. 3-minute cooldown and you get a run for a few seconds. We don't have some of the best mobility. Disengage is really good, but usually sometimes when you pick Post Haste with Disengage, use it more for impairing effects. If you get stunned, say in Junkyard, you get trapped by the roots, the mash roots, you use it to jump out. But sometimes when you don't pick Disengage, you don't pick Post Haste, because you're picking Binding Shot. And because you pick Binding Shot, you don't have Post Haste to jump out of those things. So, yeah. They also, outside passive durability, yes, immunity, like all hunters, feign death with the enhanced conduit when you take percent damage, which is really good, and master marksman, really good. Again, all hunters have this. I don't think that we should be talking specifically about survival hunter. Self-sustain, 10% leech from predators first, correct, and exhilaration when you take I forget the middle talent, where the more focus you spend, the faster it comes out. But sometimes you don't really even take that because you take camouflage. But yeah, it's just a decent health. Don't forget survival is ranged, very true. Because when you're when you're 4-set procs, when you're throwing bombs on bombs on bombs on bombs, you just really can stay on the outside and then come in, refresh serpent sting, and all that kind of stuff. Yes. As mentioned, details, that is priority damage. You could say this about any class. You could say this about any class. Everybody has priority damage. Fire Mage has priority damage. Sprogs has priority damage. Everybody has priority damage in the game. So I think this question is kind of a bit meh. So to agree and disagree with this, I don't agree with this because that is not. Me personally, playing Survival Hunter for a long, I believe a little bit of a long time now, especially coming from BFA. I don't believe this, and I'll give my opinions on a bit later. Popularity of the spec ever since introducing tier. I'll scroll this for you guys. Tier sets early in season 3, survival rose to the top. Yes, correct. Are we even saying that is the highest represent class in 20s plus? Yes, correct, because of how broken our tier set was. Mad Bombardier getting 80% increase on your bomb, plus the 50%. I think it was 50%. So 30% increase flat, then up to 80% when you get a proc of Mad Bombardier. 100%. Clear dominance, yes. Even though the spec has not been not once but several times, it still remains the best. It doesn't. So it's just saying, it talks about mobs over 4 to 6. As combined, it makes the king of Mythic plus. We're not surprised at first level. So it just talks about the first level 30 key was done by 3 survival hunters. It's insanely cool. And yeah, and just public possible complications because of how high our AoE and single target is. History repeats itself as Outlaw Rogue is in similar boat, so it just says best control in games, best utility, similar to Hunter, yada yada yada. Final, okay. Possible solution. It's possible to first further nerf Survival Hunter's AoE capabilities or nerf the way the specs interact with Wildfire Bomb. Incorrect. If it either buff the rest of the classes on some level to their damage, the quality of the spec makes it irreplaceable in the current meta, as we have seen in most the Great Push. Survival is there 100% of the time. Yes, correct. Yes, you'll be picking survival. Okay. We're gonna load World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna give you the real reason why Survival Hunter is broken, or why the real reason why Survival Hunter is the meta of season 4, actually season 3 Mythic plus, really season 3 Mythic plus, season 4 Mythic plus, and why Survival Hunter is going to drop is, when I say is, we're going to drop a lot in Dragonflight. Alright, so I'm just flying around, so we're actually going to talk about really why Survival Hunter is insanely meta in season 3 and season 4. One thing, we just do an insane amount of damage compared to any other spec in the game. I know there was a time with Destro locks were the king or queen of damage. I don't believe it. Survival Hunter is the staple of Mythic Plus, and why is because of your force set. Your force set. So your force set is when your wildfire bombs, or you just get passively 20% increase. Before the nerf, it was 30%. So you're getting 30% extra wildfire bomb damage on top of guerrilla tactics, which your initial explosion did 100% damage. And then your force set is your wildfire bomb. And when you proc Mad Bombardier, so when you get a reset, so if I can get a reset here, so Mad Bombardier, your next wildfire bomb, it's free and you can throw it again. When that procs, your wildfire bomb will be increased by 50%. Prior to both nerfs, it was 80%. 80%. We had to get nerfed twice. I think it went to 60, then it went to 50, because I believe it should have went to 50 straight away after the first nerf, and it would have been a good spot, but they put it at 60 and was insanely strong, and then they nerfed us again, and they put us to 50, and we're still strong. So, regardless of everything with intimidation, binding shot, yeah, we have the talent in the binding shot, whereas marksman, you don't have the talent in the binding shot, you get binding shot for free. And wildfire cluster, so wildfire cluster, I'll put it over here because I have a second one. My legs, I think, yeah. When you throw your wildfire bomb, it drops a little bit of cluster. They nerfed that, so 3 clusters, and it does now less damage from 8 or more targets. Before it was uncapped, and you were just doing an insane amount. So every time you got a Mad Bombardier proc, so it deals 50% plus the 100% on the initial, you're just doing a lot of damage. That is the reason why Survival Hunter is meta. Is your force set. The more bombs you proc, the more damage you're going to get. And because you're getting more procs with your wildfire cluster, which dropping more bombs around them, we're doing still 10 to 15% more damage than any class in the game in Mythic Plus. And that is literally the reason why Survival Hunter is meta for Season 3 and Season 4. So my final thoughts is, Petco's final thoughts is that they should put more nerfs into Survival Hunter right now. No. Like, no. Because in the Survival Hunter Dragonflight tree, we are not getting Wildfire Cluster. Wildfire Cluster is, if I can go to a boss here, 25 Grimoire. Wildfire Cluster is your damage. The bomb and the dots from the bomb is not your damage. It's a Wildfire Cluster, and we're losing that. We're 100% losing that in Dragonflight. So I think with Dragonflight around the corner, about probably a month, a month and a half, 2 months away. Don't tune the numbers now. If you want to tune the numbers, gut the hell out of. I can give that. Cut Wildfire Bomb in half. Season 4 is not a dead season. Season 4 is just a season just to enjoy and have fun. Don't gut the numbers, because we're already going to be losing. We're already going to be losing Wildfire Cluster. So that's my 2 cents. Survival Hunter's meta because of Wildfire Cluster, plus how it scales insanely well with guerrilla tactics and your T4 set. So I just wanted to sort of react and say, I'm sorry, WoWhead. I'm sorry, Petco, but you're wrong.